From KATV, winner of the Edward R. Murrow Award for Best Newscast, this is Channel 7 News Live at 5.
I told them they'd never dealt with an 82-year-old woman before they was going to get caught. They're caught.
An elderly woman robbed in her Bryant home at gunpoint. Hello and thanks for watching Live at 5 on this Wednesday. I'm Scott Inman.
And I'm Beth Hunt. The young men tied the woman with duct tape. But as Channel 7's Janelle Lilly learned, the teens underestimated what this woman in her 80s could do. And thanks to her, they both ended up in cuffs.
Yeah, that's right. Beth and Scott. And theft of property.
Okay, good to know Miss June is doing okay tonight.
She is.
Thanks, Janelle.
Your Metro First Forecast with meteorologist Barry Brandt.
Hey, what a nice day today. The weekend is a little interesting, and even beyond that is even more interesting. Details just ahead.
Okay, we'll see you then. Thank you, Barry. State police asking for you to be on the lookout for a missing man. 48-year-old John Thompson was last seen in Mountain Home at the Mountain Valley condos. He was wearing a t-shirt, jeans, and a black bomber jacket. Troopers say Thompson suffers from depression and some mental illness in addition to being disabled.
One man robbing two Little Rock banks in just 45 minutes. According to police, earlier this morning, both the First Security Bank on Kavanaugh and the Summit Bank on North Rodney Parham Road were hit. That's where we find Channel 7's Maureen Glisovic tonight with the latest. Maureen, thanks very much for the update. A volunteer fire chief in Clark County is charged tonight with raping a minor. 73-year-old Sam LeMay facing a felony rape of a minor charge. He's accused of several encounters that date back to 2009 and as recently as last month. An arrest affidavit says LeMay admitted to the rape in a recorded interview with his son.
An 18-year-old involved in a hit and run that killed a 15-year-old is getting a second chance at the request of the victim's family. Channel 7's Catherine Yancey has more on this latest development. Hi, Kat.
Beth.
All right, thanks. Catherine Yancey reporting tonight. Well, the Alcoholic Beverage Control Board has approved a liquor license for a unique bar hoping to move into the River Market, and it's called Shots.
One of the aspects of it is you're going to be able to get a little ice shot glass and take your little shot and then throw it on the ground. Well, some people, and I can tell by the look on your face, some people are concerned with that.
Up and running.
Gary Barrett says there's no need for concern, though. Another Shots has been open in Fayetteville and has never had an accident or a health violation. The River Market Neighborhood Association spoke out against the new bar, saying the area has enough bars already and needs to maintain a balance between residential, cultural, and retail. The license for Shots was approved unanimously.
A small northern Arkansas school district says it will continue using a tiger in its logo despite being accused of violating a University of Missouri trademark. The Green Forest School Board voted this week there, the logos side by side, to keep using its tiger mascot logo. The collegiate licensing company says Green Forest's logo is, quote, nearly identical to Mizzou's, but an attorney for the district maintains that the school is not infringing on Missouri's trademark. And the Reverend Billy Graham in the hospital tonight. A spokesman for the popular Christian leader says he has a respiratory issue and is expected, though, to be released in a day or two. The 95-year-old evangelist was in the hospital for a similar condition a few weeks ago.
Well, you wake up one morning maybe with a fever, or maybe you have a pain in your leg. How do you know if a symptom is serious or not? In tonight's Your Health, some of the symptoms doctors say you should never ignore. Get to the doctor ASAP.
Well, in this week's Dave Eric Diners, we are stopping by Gene's Barbecue in Brinkley, but if you think the only thing on the menu there is barbecue, boy, you'd be wrong. Chris Kane gives us a tour of the tasty menu there at 518.
And the storms are on their way. When we come back, Barry tells us when and where the rain is expected to hit. Stay with us. You're watching Channel 7 News Live at 5.
From the weather team with the most experience, this is Channel 7 meteorologist Barry Brandt.
Between now,
Little being the hopefully key word there.
I think this time it really will be.
All right, Barry, thank you.
Well, Elvis Presley under new management. What this means for the pop icon and Graceland.
But first, we take a visit to Brinkley to sit down for a meal at Gene's Barbecue. Chris Kane explains why this is a must for anyone passing through or driving down I-40. Well, lots of you know duck season just a few days away now, and one small restaurant in Monroe County is about to see a big increase in business.
Really big. Chris Kane joins us with more on this hot spot for hunters everywhere.
From burgers to barbecue, and Ed and Kay's in Benton. Back to you.
I love it. He says, we'll cook squirrel, deer,
Exactly.
whatever.
What stood out to me were the fried pies, the cobblers, the catfish.
Yes. Yeah.
Yum.
I might have to go on one of those with Chris someday.
Yeah, we're hungry.
We both are.
Well, Elvis Presley may have left the building 36 years ago, but the king of rock and roll is still a very hot property.
His image has a new owner. Find out what that means for Graceland in Memphis next.
President Obama awarded 16 people with the Presidential Medal of Freedom today. It's the highest civilian commendation a person can receive. Former President Bill Clinton, Oprah Winfrey, and late astronaut Sally Ride were among those honored today. This is also the 50th anniversary of the award, which was started by President John F. Kennedy.
Elvis Presley's image has a new owner tonight. Authentic Brands Group announced it's purchased the rights to a vast library of thousands of Elvis photos, album covers, movie posters, and archive video footage. The purchase price was not disclosed. Wouldn't you like to know that? Authentic Brands already controls the Marilyn Monroe and Juicy Couture brands. As part of the deal, Authentic Brands will operate Graceland in partnership with the chairman of the National Entertainment Collectibles Association.
Well, Adam Levine has been named People Magazine's sexiest man alive. The Maroon 5 frontman and coach on The Voice says he was amazed and stunned by the honor. In his interview, Levine credited yoga and spinning with helping him keep his physique. This week's issue of People hits newsstands on Friday. I was very excited to see this because
Yes.
I'm a fan. Scott, on
You
the
are.
other hand, said, I have no idea who he is.
I didn't. I don't know what spinning is either, though, so you'll have to
You have a
educate
few
me
things
during
to
the
learn.
break. Yeah, the price of crude oil was down 1 cent a barrel to close at $93.33.
The stock market posted losses today. The Dow was down more than 66 points to close at 15,900. The Nasdaq was down more than 10. We'll be right back.
Good evening to you. I'm Christina Munoz. Tonight on Channel 7 News at 6, 7 on your sides, Jason Peterson will tell you what happened to a Clark County couple who attended the last Razorback game in Little Rock so that the same thing won't happen to you. And War Memorial struggling to sell tickets to this weekend's Razorback game. In 30 minutes, why stadium officials say this does not bode well for the future of Hog games in the Rock. Plus,
coming up at 6 o'clock, did Brett Bielema underestimate the speed and overall talent in the SEC? Bruce and Baz will weigh in, and we're anticipating the start of duck season. The Duck Man. We'll see where the Duckometer rates for week 1 of the duck season coming up in sports.
thank you, Sully. And on the Arkansas Power Moms website today, how to be grateful during the holidays and all year long. This is for you and your family. Go to KATV.com, click on that Arkansas Power Moms tab, then look for the Mom's Corner. Beth and Scott, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Christina. That does it for us here on Live at 5. Thanks for watching on this Wednesday.
And we're back at the top of the hour with more Arkansas news. World News with Diane Sawyer starts right now.